Come on down to Clash Bashing's Troop Spell and Siege Machines warehouse, where everything is free! What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we have another sneak peek and some of the craziest news ever. Guys, all of the troops in Clash of Clans will now be free to train. This is going to be a massive change that's going to promote creativity. I love this a lot because a lot of times in our videos, we're talking about the cost of an army and how much Dark Elixir this army might cost and how efficient it'll be for farming. But now all of the training costs will be removed. It'll just be the housing space and the training time. So that's going to be a massive change. And the same thing for like spells. It's just going to be the housing space. So you're not going to have to worry about, you know, how much elixir or Dark Elixir 11 bat spells would be. It's just going to be the training time and the housing space. So that's all we're going to have to worry about, like basically just building an army. Same with siege machines. They no longer cost 100,000 gold. That was pretty steep. Now they're just free. It's just 20 minutes to train up a siege machine. Now this is obviously going to affect some other aspects of the game, and we'll talk about that. And one thing is the gold pass. We have that 20% training boost, which makes the troops 20% less resources. That's just going to go away, and it's just going to be less training time. So still a really cool perk there, but obviously we no longer need that discount on the resources. And then you know how like we get the events sometimes and troops would be discounted? Obviously that discount will go away as well. And then when you donate troops to a clanmate, you're no longer going to get that refund. Again, basically anything associated with resources and troops is going to go away, guys. And another thing that's going to be changed to balance this out is when you go to Legends League, it's always a set amount of loot. Now that elixir will be reduced, so it should be down to 550,000 elixir to match the gold when you're attacking in Legends League. And one other noticeable change to go along with this is the clan castle will now cost elixir to upgrade rather than the gold that it used to cost. So similar to like army camps, the clan castle will now be an elixir upgrade for all town hall levels. So I know, really drastic change, right guys? Like this is gonna look really weird, but I love this a lot because it's gonna open up the creativity a ton for people that are just farming or pushing or anything like that while trying to upgrade their base. You're not gonna be worried about, like, you know, if I want to use all witches, like we did the video yesterday using all witches, and that army was like 6,300 Dark Elixir, and I think that's with the gold pass. So if you're trying to upgrade heroes, that you're not gonna want to use something like that. Now you can use that, and it's gonna be fine because you're not gonna have to worry about that elixir and Dark Elixir cost for whatever army you want to use. If you want to farm with the heaviest army you can find, it's not going to matter because there's no cost now. It's not a heavy army. You can just use whatever army you want. And I know this is probably one of the most drastic changes Clash of Clans has ever done, but I think this one is for the better. I'm sure there's going to be some people like, oh, I've been using elixir and gold all the time. I want a refund for all that elixir and gold. Guys, that's not how the world works. I'm sorry. It's just not the way the world works. If you go buy a house and that house goes down $50,000 in value, you don't get a refund for $50,000. That's just the way the world works. You got to move forward and just build a home from there, guys. So I just wanted to address that because I know there's going to be people in the comments saying that they hate it or they want refunds or something. This is really cool for the game because it's going to promote so much creativity. And just a quick note, super troops will still cost the 25,000 Dark Elixir to pop for the super troops, so that's not going to change. But when you have that super troop, again, no training cost. This is regarding training cost, guys. So the super troop will just be the 12 housing space, for instance, for a super archer. Another cool thing coming with this is going to be the army remove feature. So say you were messing around with the army with a bunch of different stuff, or maybe you just want to try something else. You can now see this trash can right here, and you can remove all of the troops that you have trained, and you can even do that here in the training queue as well. You can clear out the queue, same thing for spells and even siege machines, so that'll make things a lot easier. You can do it individually for the spells, you can do it for the clan castle, you can do it for the siege, so a lot of cool stuff in there. Look at that, you just clear it all out, guys. Really nice stuff. Another massive change is you'll be able to donate super troops that you have access to. So if your super troop can be unlocked at that town hall level, you'll be able to donate it. I have the gem donations right here, but I'm pretty sure this is going to work with regular donations as well. I just wasn't able to demonstrate that. Sorry, guys. And much like the skins, the sceneries would now have a randomizer also, which will change out your sceneries. And then I'm just going to quickly read through some additional game changes and bug fixes here, guys. But remember, oh man, the training is going to be crazy. So invisibility spell will now apply its effect immediately to spawn and units created by clone spell. So if you clone up new troops, they will be invisible if they're within that. Legend League loop for players below Town Hall 11 has been increased, so that's good if you're doing a low Town Hall push. There's a lot of like little bug fixes, stuff like when you reinforce it and doesn't do it right, there'll be bug fixes for that. We'll have zap to hit units with their which are in 2 times the trigger radius, like air bombs and seeking air mines. The zap trap for the clan capital, that'll be there. So just a lot of little different stuff, but I want to really focus on the free training cost. Oh, that's crazy, guys. Let me know what you think down there in the comments. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.